We're back on the JD show.
Right, I mean, it's a Muppet Show.
Wow. Got theme music. You made some theme music.
Yeah, right. More like the generic one. Anybody can have it.
No. No, don't downplay it. Or do. Whoa. Yay! Yay!
Orphans with love.
Yay!
Good old
Yay!
Texas orphans.
Yeah, man. What's up, you fucking commander of the cucks?
Not
Commander
much.
of commander of the ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh,
Salted
Al.
caramel
Oh,
bar.
Ben and Jerry's, nice.
Yeah, dude. I think it's melts faster because it's soft serve, probably, huh? Like it always.
Oh,
I. It's not that hot, but it always gets.
maybe it's cheap.
It was. I got it at the Mexican Mart. They charge
Ben and Jerry's.
670, no, 690 something at the 7-Eleven across the street. But
Learning to
this
lie.
place was $3.99, so I was like, yeah, I'll get some ice cream.
That's a good deal.
$3.99 for some Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, it was on sale. Dollar off.
Last night, there's a place here that has good ice cream that my girlfriend likes.
Is she back?
She was looking. Yep, she's back.
This one's got like just like fuck at the center. It's just like pure caramel though.
Ooh, it's got chunky chunks in it. Yeah, that melts faster than ice cream, probably.
I think so.
If-
Yeah.
yeah. So the more of that in it, the more it melts together into a big goopy, milkshakey, gloppy deliciousness.
Pretty much. You know what I do? I eat as much as I can before it completely melts, and then when it melts, then I just use it for my protein shakes.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Though, just like pour it in there, like with the protein shake mix, and then just blend it together.
Fucking A right, dude.
Gnarly.
Hey, man, I went the rest of my money and the savings I had. I noticed I had savings, and I bought a big fancy blender.
You get one of the bullet blenders, or the ninjas.
I think it's a Vitamix.
Yeah, same lines. Yeah, those things
It's
are
nice,
like
man.
they're like 200 something odd dollars, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Unless you find a good deal on the internet, a little bit less.
Did you find a good
But
deal?
anyway, yeah, I bought one. I'm gonna use it to make pancake batters and fucking smoothies and salad dressings.
Gazpacho.
Maybe put people in it.
Body. Make sure you remove the bone first.
Yeah, it's hard not to do with the bone. It's hard.
I don't feel like bone.
And I don't really know
Those
what this.
blenders are powerful, but I don't think they're bone crushing powerful.
No, you need a wood chipper for that. You gotta chip the wood
Maybe yeah.
because a log is less dense than more dense than a person, or it's close at least.
I'd like to see that sometime.
On the movie Fargo, they have it.
Oh, do you know something? I saw this thing. It's like maybe you didn't notice. It's like the things on YouTube, and it said when Buscemi's character is talking to what's his name? Not Hoffman. Damn, who's the dude? The main character, the one.
In Fargo?
Yeah. Is it? It's not. I'm thinking Philip Seymour Hoffman. I know it's not him. It's the other. It's the dude that's married to fucking Force Base. Oh no, not John C. Riley.
William H. Macy. Why won't you just let me? Why won't you just let me say the name? God damn! I'm trying to say the name and you just won't let me. Just waiting here, patient. I'm just waiting here so I can say the name. William H. Macy.
Yeah. So when Buscemi says to him,
They do have a similar name though, because they have an initial, so it's confusing. William H. Macy, Philip Seymour Hoffman,
John C. Riley,
John C. Riley, I.P. Freely, by the Yellow River by I.P. Freely. You ever read that?
That's a joke, yeah, from back in the day.
Yeah.
So when Buscemi says to him in Fargo, he's like, We got 30 minutes to blah blah blah. It's actually at the 30 minutes left in the movie. I was like, that's cool.
30. Oh, he says 30 minutes left till what?
Yep.
Can't
When
remember.
he's on the phone with him, he's like, we got 30 minutes to fix this shit.
Oh,
Like
that's funny.
toward the end of the movie when they're like, shit's hitting the fan.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't
Yeah, I
know
was
that.
like, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's meta.
hmm
That's them doing an inside joke.
That TV show was supposed to be good. I never saw it, but
Yeah, I never got into it either.
it's basically like it just takes place in Fargo, but it's a different show.
I need to watch a lot of more TV.
Maybe.
To spend some time getting down, cuddling up with some blankets and some pillows and my cat, and just getting down and watching a lot more television.
Yeah. I mean, my brain hurts from it, but I've been mass consuming.
Yeah, but that's
Like
that's
I should probably be reading. I got a bunch of stuff to read. I probably should be reading.
fuck no. Reading is for fucking losers.
It's also how you keep your brain. I want to smoke weed. I'm tired of not smoking weed.
We're fucking making a show right now, and people are supposed to look at it. Everybody has to have a show, you know.
Yeah.
You got to be part of the.
I know a guy in Arizona. He's about to start one, and then a couple other people doing it. But like, I don't know, man.
I was supposed to do a show later. That's why. That's why.
Comedy?
No, I was gonna do like a Zoom show.
You should do it. Why not?
Because it's cheating on you.
Yeah.
It's like I'm fucking another girl instead of fucking you.
I did a Zoom show 2 years ago. Now I was doing that Zoom show. I think.
I remember.
I still pay for Zoom even though I don't even use it. That's how much of an idiot I am. $60 a month. I'm so stupid.
$60? Why are you paying that much?
Cause I don't know. Like,
why are you not even using Zoom?
Like,
not even you.
Like, cause they got a bunch of like stuff in my emails that I was trying to collect so that I could like.
Why you just don't like Zoom?
No, wait. What? You talking about why I don't do the show anymore?
No, I mean, why are we not on Zoom now? Like, why did we abandon Zoom? Just don't like it. It's not as good as this.
Zoom doesn't have a live connect to YouTube, so this is the only way to go live on YouTube.
I thought you could connect to something with Zoom. You could connect to Facebook or something. I don't know.
I could look into it. I mean, why
my
not?
friends had a Zoom show, and then it linked or it was linked to Facebook. So we were on Zoom, and then later they put it up on Facebook. Or whatever. I don't know
what it was. Or I mean, technically, if you run an OBS screen capture software, my laptop I could run OBS screen capture software on this laptop and do Zoom, and it would work that way. With one problem though. The problem would be that it would slow down like this laptop would slow down so much that it would start like skipping in and out. It wouldn't be good. I'd need a higher functioning computer basically set up.
You would.
OBS is it's a screen capture. So what it does is a program that runs on your laptop or your computer. It's a software that records what your screen is showing. It's the way that you can do a lot of the stuff so that you can do YouTube videos or video game screening. Like if you want to play video games on your computer, you can stream it through OBS capture. I mean, if we did it like pre-record style, we could do it on Zoom, record it, and then we can put in videos and pop them on and stuff. But
I'm not saying we should. I don't like Zoom that much. It's okay.
I mean, it's a service. It has more options than this one, but like this one lets you do what we're doing right now, and we can add people and stuff, and we can do like we could talk about a topic, and I can do like this stuff.
What's the topic?
No, I mean,
I'll tell you everything there is to know about it. I'm so knowledgeable of topics.
There's a shotgun of fury when it comes to Joe Rogan these days. Not another.
I've heard that's actually one of the rare things that I've heard of.
Yeah, he's
most things I haven't heard of.
He's under
Did
Kim.
you know? I noticed something about Joe Rogan the other day when I was listening to the show.
What's that?
Joe Rogan is not particularly radical.
No, he's just a stoner, straight up.
He's actually
like
he's
legitimately an example of like a libertarian stoner.
yeah, but I mean his show is under all this controversy, but it's not even particularly controversial. So in other words, we're arguing controversy when it's like the show should be going like 10 times further and being like, if it was a really radical show, it wouldn't even be allowed on. You know what I mean? So we're having a weird discussion where like, ooh, I've gone too far, you've gone too far, and like we're worried about going too far, but like it's really carefully designed to not go too far. It's very, I don't know, but it's something I think about. It's like it's not that far. He's very reasonable person. Whenever he's talking about what?
Should I be concerned that the pills are a different color and look than last time I got a bottle of these fucking things?
No, just pop them and don't worry about it. It's probably good.
If I like die on cam or my eyes go completely jet black, let me know.
Oh, you haven't had one yet?
For help. No, I've had these fuckers for like almost a month now. I've been a month off of them, and then I told my doctor I would start taking them again, and like they don't. I mean, I'm just gonna give it a try for like a 2-month cycle and see if but they really don't. They really don't change or affect me the ways that I would prefer, if that makes sense. Like they kind of like if you.
Are you looking for a boner? Are you looking for boner pills?
No,
trying to get more
boners. I want the fucking class 2 narcotic. I want Adderall or Vyvanse,
he wants to get high.
Yeah, but
that's
more specifically, I want a specific high that, like, I jam fucking I put like over 400 or more milligrams of caffeine in my body daily. I put more than like that even.
Oh, okay. Just to keep your metabolism up and your mental state.
Nah, bro, my metabolism is fine because I drink hot water.
I know your mental state, your fucking your serotonin levels or whatever, your mental state, not your actual physical metabolism. I meant like your mood, your moods and shit. Self-medicating. Self-medicating.
What I would like to have is ideally is like I don't have to think or anything. I just like I'll go like if I look around this room, I got a box over there. It's got a whole bunch of papers like this much, all different notebooks from over 12 years worth of writing.
All right.
I'd like to have the ability, like back in the day, the guy that wrote On the Road, Jack Kerouac, he went on the road. He went and did his journey, his fun times, and he'd have a notebook. And he'd write in his notebook. Then when he was done with his travels, he'd go back and live with his mom, take care of his mom. He had money from the war and all that, but in general, for his book writing, he'd do what they used to do back then. They pop what they call bennies. So bennies are like similar to the. Have you ever seen like the thing that they put under a boxer's nose to kind of jack him back up, wake him back up a bit?
Oh yeah. Smelling salts.
It's similar to that, but bennies were like, basically they were a part of a thing that was meant for, like, you know, when people are having asthma and they like use the thing.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So they used to crack them, pull it out, and it was like a little thing, and then they drop it into their drink, and it get you super, like you'd be up, euphoric for long amounts of time.
That's pretty. Now you just seem normal and like just normal and like you're just a normal person.
Yeah,
like you work in an office or something like that. You look like you work like in an office. You know, it's not you. Normally you're like you got like lipstick all over your face and all kinds of shit on you and fucking. You know, remember when you got all that fucking
I still have all the makeup and stuff, yeah. But I mean...
No, but I mean, it was all over your face, and you're, like, talking like a mile a second and a mile a minute, and you're just, like, freaking out and fucking pissing on people's faces and fucking screaming at me and shit, just fucking shitting in my mouth and all that, you
That
know.
was more the
And now,
alcohol.
yeah, now you're just like, I don't know. I guess it's fine. Maybe it's maturity. Maybe you're just growing up. I'm not saying it's bad.
No, I could go out right now. I just don't see the point. I'm trying to.
You remind me of my mom. You remind me of my mom a little bit.
Well, that's probably not a bad thing. My goal is to.
No, I don't mean your physical appearance. Like you're not a feminine or anything. I meant like my mom was always like high or drunk, and so I never knew who the fuck I was hanging out with. Like she'd either be like totally zany and fucking just going crazy and having fun, and then they'd be sober, whoever boyfriend she had, and then they'd always be boring and hate life, and then they'd take it out on me, and then I'd be like, who do I even live with? It's like a different person all the goddamn time, you know.
Yeah,
And you know what I should have, been doing? I realized I should have been doing is just getting drunk myself when I was like 7. Like if I would have started drinking, then I would have understood what was going on instead of just being like all like what.
You would have fucked your mind. Like you would have been fucked.
Yeah, but I probably would have been better off. I would have been like better. I would have been instead of trying to figure out why is everybody weird, you know. You know, should have just been high all the time. Just get high.
Yeah. Like babies get high on other shit. They get high on love and attention and affection and food.
Definitely, sure, of course,
But,
yes.
I talked to my blood mom the other day. She was like saying she's an insomniac also, and she said that she has she's on pills and shit too, but she's an alcoholic.
That's nice.
All right, so like my blood mom is a full blown alcoholic. Like she's off the wagon, but she's on the wagon again now. So she's sober again. But like the last time she got got fucking off the wagon, she ended up losing her purse and like wallet, all her shit.
And we're back. We're back. Hey, the next caller wins free tickets to the upcoming Carrot Top show in San Bernardino.
He's in Vegas.
Caller number 8, and we will give you free tickets.
We got free tickets.
Sorry,
I
don't even have them. I'd have to go out and get them, but I'll do my best. I was just trying to. I was trying to contribute stuff.
The other day. Actually,
okay.
Today. Like his actual show. Like I've always used to watch usually his clips. He's got callers, dude.
Oh, okay.
On his YouTube, on his show, he has people calling in, so it is possible. I can tell you that now. We can do it. There's some way to do it.
It's uncomfortable
with the mixer and setting the.
Yeah, the mixer. I heard the mixer. You plug it in.
The mixer and yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. The problem with the mixer, there's a big problem with the mixer though that I hate to reveal. There's too many buttons and holes in it, and so you're trying to figure out which hole and which button, and instead you just want to just go get like a queso with cheese, queso, melted cheese with the peppers in it, and just do that with some chips and maybe masturbate. There's just too many wires and plugins and stuff. But that's not the right way to look at it. You got to look at it as more proactive. If we're going to be big-time podcasters, we got to get with the program. So how did you like Ben Shapiro? I'm impressed of your evolution that you like.
I don't know. I was like half asleep listening to it. It's just like background noise, but I mean,
he's smart.
It's got points. Like I don't know. I think it's dumb. Just because Hitler declared the Jews a race doesn't mean they're a race, because they're not. They're a religion. But like ethnicity is true. There's like a people from Israel and stuff, but that's like it's not a big deal to me. Like
he's also very on the side of whatever is Jewish.
Oh, well, he's
obviously because he's Jewish.
Yeah.
So
like my thing is more like what he's talking about. I'm like, yeah, it's what it is. I mean, he's got a point, I guess, because he said this is what he said. He said that they need to hold. You have to, if you're gonna hold one person to a standard, you can't then hold a different person just because they're more leaning in your political ideals to a different standard. So he was saying essentially like giving Whoopi a 2 weeks instead of giving her like what ABC channel did to Roseanne Barr. It's not an equal standard. So he's saying that nothing's ever going to work if they don't even hold an equal standard for everything. So,
right.
Like it kind of makes sense what he's saying, but ultimately
that and a glass of milk will get you a glass of milk. Don't they know that Don't they know that the entire point is to not have a standard?
Well, my thing is more just like I can't remember the last time I cared what Whoopi Goldberg had to say. Like I don't give a fuck what she has to say. I liked her movies back in the day. I haven't seen her in a movie in fucking filthy second or a TV show or anything. So like Whoopi, like it's not like I'm not the target demographic. Who the fuck watches The View to begin with? That's gonna be like suddenly, you know what I mean? I feel like her and Joe Rogan are just being used so that we don't have to talk about the fact that our idiot president at the moment is probably going to do something irreparable and Russia's going to basically, you know, the Russia-Ukraine stuff going on right now, that's what I'm on. I'm on pro distraction. I think I like the concept that all these things are going on right now to distract people from Russia and Ukraine.
No, well, everyone's talking about that too, though, so I don't get it.
Are they? I haven't heard too much. Maybe I'm not paying attention to the right people. Too busy listening to internet bigots. Fucking It's a Gundam.
Yes.
Magic Drinker. There's like there's a bunch of nonsense that
I'm disturbed over the distraction of triple penetration porn. And that's why I just can't stop watching it, because I can't stop being upset at what a distraction it is. So I keep turning it on, and I'm like just upset while I jerk off. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is bullshit. I can't believe this distraction. And I'm just wanking off till my penis hurts, and then I'm like, this is upsetting.
Triple.
Because I want to be upset.
Was that one in the butt, one in the vagina, and one in the mouth?
I don't know. Sorry, I went down that road. I forgot you.
I'm
too eager.
just contemplating what triple penetration means. If it's one in the ass, one in the mouth, and one in the vagina, that's not so bad.
It's like a 3-pointer, like in basketball. You get 3 points. 2-pointer.
If it's
triple,
two in the
3.
Butt, that's incredibly painful. If it's 2 in the vag, 1 in the butt, that still seems a little painful. But if it's 1 in the mouth, 1 in the vag,
but if you spread it out a little bit,
so bad. I've done Eiffel Towers with fucking my dude back in the day. We were sitting doing Eiffel Towers with girls and stuff. That's girls like that actually. A lot of girls are kinky as shit.
Most girls, yes, they are.
You know, like deep down, a lot of girls actually want to be with 2 dudes at once. They just don't talk about it.
Sure, they love to be overpowered by hot, sweaty men.
When he and I would be around certain girls, I've seen their eyes light up when we would talk about how we'd done it.
Like, sure, they love to see men.
Think about it. Some girls, you know, and I mean,
they love to see us. They love to see us.
Like,
they love to see us taking their oily. They love to see us taking our oily way with them.
Well,
our oily,
the way guys think about it with a girl, it's the same difference for girls. They would like to have 2 dudes instead of 1 dude, and 2 like attractive guys, let alone girls.
It's actually not quite exactly the same.
I mean, I don't know. Ricky and I never had to do shit to each other. We never even touched each
Ricky,
other.
don't lose the number. So you Eiffel Towered them.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, Eiffel Tower is just one position. Eiffel Tower is where the dudes basically give each other high fives while one of them's fucking her and the other dude's getting a blowjob.
High fives? Oh, like a spit roast?
I don't know. No, I'm not sure. No, Eiffel
spit
Tower
roast is like the lady is like
so she's the thing in the middle of the Eiffel Tower, because she's getting fucked and then she's also sucking the dude's dick, and then the 2 dudes.
Oh yeah, that's like a spit roast.
They make the pyramid by putting their hands together. But you don't
same terminology. Same terminology as the spit roast.
Oh, I thought that was just a term for just spitting on it, like slob the knob.
No, it's like the pig is on a roast. You know, like back.
Then it is. Yeah, that's the same thing then.
Yeah, and then and so like, cooler. You know, yeah, I like it. It's different. I haven't heard it,
it's because it's like French, and French are sexy.
Yeah, but no, I was thinking the Eiffel Tower was standing up, because the Eiffel Tower is standing up.
You stand up.
So I was thinking.
Tower, yeah.
Oh, so one's behind her and one's in front of her, and then they're going in and out of her.
Yeah, it's fun. The girls like it too. They really do. That's what I'm saying. Like the girls that I've had threesomes with, when it's 2 dudes and a girl.
Well, if they don't like it, then they call it a rape. You know, if they don't like it.
I mean, you can be consensual and not enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah, that's kind of true, I guess. But you know, if they really don't like it, you know.
I mean, if they
it depends on the level. The level of
and then they go home and regret it, and they didn't have a good time, and they regret it, and then they write about it, then it becomes closer to rape.
That's right. It can become rape. Nowadays it can become rape later. It doesn't have to be rape at the moment. Right. You can just you can remember it as rape.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why, even early on in college, I never would have sex with a girl if she seemed too drunk. I was like, there's no way. Even if she says she's ready and she wants to go, I'm like, no, there's no way. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, that's why you should never ever rape them, or only rape them. That way, just keep it either way. Just rape them or don't rape them. No middle.
I'm not a rapist because I like.
No one's saying you were a rapist. Nobody's saying you're a rapist.
Consensual sex.
I'm just saying.
Sex.
Yeah, whatever. I'm saying that. No, it is true, but whatever. Come on.
Two people enjoy themselves is better than when one person enjoys themselves.
Sounds gross. It sounds gross.
One person doing it for themselves is just selfish and boring.
Just the idea of enjoyment,
you're never gonna reach the new heights of sexual climax if you're fucking.
I don't know.
Man,
I've never raped anybody, so I don't know.
Not the world is when you get a girl and you spend fucking hours and hours together.
I don't know. All of it sounds gross to me. I don't like any of it.
And then
I'm 50 now. I don't know.
It's like an actual workout when you actually have real sex. Most people don't have
real sex. That's for the
most dudes especially are way too fucking lazy, and most girls are way too fucking inexperienced.
I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had sex. So I'm not really a guy to talk about it.
Most of the girls you had sex with, if they were they experienced or inexperienced?
I mostly have sex with animals.
Okay, well, animals are definitely inexperienced, mostly with human sex at least.
Well, occasionally you run across a very slutty animal.
Who's done slutty cats, but they're more like teases.
I remember I met a lady one time though, and she said, I was broke for a couple months, and thank God I have a pussy. You know what I mean? Oh God, I would be fucking shit out of luck without this pussy I got.
She could find a place to stay. She could find a dude to pay for everything.
No, but I never heard a woman say that, because all they say is, and then the men forced me to sell my body, and I was exploited as I was eating. I was exploiting this. I was getting steak dinner, but all the time I was being exploited. My whole life I was using the pussy to get clothes and cars. All the exploitation was happening to me. She was just like, I got nothing. I'm just like, I can't get a job. Thank God I got a vagina,
I mean,
but
I don't know.
It's not much of a life.
It doesn't matter. It's like, who cares? It's just fucking not you or me.
I was not saying I care.
The only thing that matters is you and me. We're the ones that matter right now.
Well, why'd you fucking bring up girls and their sexual pleasure then? Was your idea the first?
I did.
You were like, and then the two people together and they touch each other and then they feel the feelings toward each other and they love each other.
I mean, I would like to have like a girl that's consistent, that would want to actually practice.
Well, they're out there.
Actual sex magic, not like just have sex. Like there's a huge difference between having sex and like that actual like ascension to the higher level type shit. Like the shit that Sting does, tantric level caliber, like that type of shit is not even a joke. That's like some real shit from like ancient times. Like the female body's energy has potential to like unlock.
Nobody's stopping you from doing this.
Yeah.
Actually, only your own mind is stopping you.
A lot of things are stopped. I got a
mostly
I'm paying for right now, and I'm not getting matches. And then I go out on the town, and most
there are no girls. There's no girls
don't want to be talked to anymore.
There's no girls on the dating app. There's only digital words and pictures. There's no female boobs on there. There's no vagina.
Usually, like, I don't know. I'm suspect, but I think sometimes it's their friends, not them. Yeah, but like
sometimes there's girls walking around. They're just walking.
There are, but
they're walking around.
Not all of them are attractive. Not all of them are worth. If you have sex with someone that's in a lousy state of mind, it rubs off on you. It's not healthy to have sex with just anyone either.
Well, I don't think you should have sex with. I don't think you should have sex with anyone. So I don't know. I mean, if if we're doing point counterpoint, like we're representing point of views, I'm not advocating you go have sex with anyone.
I'm saying that it would be beneficial to me that I'm working on all these different levels of manifestation and see which one kicks off. So
All
if I
right.
could
Yeah. Oh,
manifest,
whatever you need to get done,
if I
I
could
hope it happens.
manifest magic, like if I could manifest the things that I desire, that I need in my life, or that I would like to have in my life right now through sex magic, I would like to have the privilege of attempting it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like
all right.
the Crawley and shit, he took the principles, and then Aleister Crawley wrote his sex magic. So like a lot of the people that practice the sex magic, like the on the paganistic and satanic side, they're not doing it fully to its power either. They do some of the
Yeah.
weirder shit too, like they'll drink the blood from placenta or some nasty shit. So
Uh,
they're on a whole nother level of like weird. I'm talking about just simply like when you're both at a point of about to climax together at the same time there's like an ascension process in the mind, kind of like when you go to sleep. So there's
uh,
supposed to be magic, there's supposed to be celestial, like powerful fucking manifestation magic. I don't buy it until I've experienced it, and so I'd like to at least see if I could actually pull something like that off, because
well, I would recommend not telling me because there's nothing I can do for you. Because I'm distinctly unmagical. I have the wrong gender. I have the wrong body parts. I have the wrong attitude. And
you do.
there's literally every other fucking human being,
You're my pimp though.
approximate,
Your job's to find out how to sell me
approximately
to.
approximately every other human being is a female, and you're in Los Angeles, and you're
Yeah, we should
young in
maybe.
your body, you're young in your body functions theoretically,
Yeah,
and it's like listening to a Martian talk.
you would
Like
think
it's
that.
right there. It's right there on the beach.
You
It's
would
right
think
down there on
that.
the beach.
You would think
Yeah,
that.
you're
But
right.
women are
It is.
not open like they used to be anymore. They're a lot more evil, like, and malicious on the inside now, and a lot of them are fucked up, like mis misunderstanding shit. Like, and the main reason why is because all these fucking furry, nasty, typically darker skinned, typically accented motherfuckers out there that are harassing them 24/7. Also, those
Well,
pickup
just don't
artists
be
that
that.
train all these dudes to basically like trick women. But then in
Yeah,
all
yeah.
reality, it's what it is. Who gives a fuck, man? I'm just saying, you'd be surprised, man. But if you come out here, you start finding those gay boys that'll pay us high premium dollars, then you can whore me out, and we'll make that money, and then we'll do something with that. We'll take that money and run. Go to Europe. I could get laid in Europe easy. My accent. That's all I do. If I talk like this, any girl can go it for me. I'll do this. I'll get on the store walk, and I was in character talking like this.
We
And
all got
you see
our.
all the girls want to be with me on the walk. I talk like
Yes.
this. I'm just another schmuck. So
No, it's fine. It's
if I had a puppy, I had a baby, dude. Chicks are stupid. That's half the battle. They don't think logically. They don't think.
We all got problems, though. So.
The old age. Oh, it's such a cute puppy. Therefore, it makes the guy attractive. Like, that's illogical to me. I don't see like good food and a hot or a mediocre chick and suddenly be like, oh, that chick is super fine. You know?
They like the fact that you're nurturing a puppy. You're missed the point.
Yeah, but most of
You're
these
miss you,
dudes, they don't fucking
but if you
nurture shit.
but that's a whole separate person. It's a
But
whole
most
other
of those
person.
dudes have that dog just to get chicks. That's the thing that bugs me.
But you don't though. So then
Yeah,
you're the real thing. You're the thing they're
I'm
looking for.
responsible. Thank you, Casey. I'm responsible.
You know.
You're responsible. I'm responsible. But you have
We could
pets. You
both.
got kitty cats.
Yeah, I got kitty cats. Yeah.
You should do Instagram with your kitty cats. You could probably get big. People love kitty cats.
Uh,
Do some
yeah.
TikToks with your kitty cats. People love
Yeah.
kitty cats on the TikToks, man.
You get some ladies that way.
I bet you could get us a mass following on your TikTok if you use your kitty cats like that.
I could.
Dude, TikTok is filled with pet videos. People love them kitty cats. I want a
Ah,
real cigarette. Can I have one through the computer?
hell yeah, I'd be happy to.
Thanks, man.
Hold on, let me
I
get you one.
I
I'm sorry you're going through many struggles and problems.
nah, I just give up. Like I just like there's no fucking point to like look, if I go out and waste my entire fucking day, right? Going and talking to girls and I come back and I didn't get like a single girl. All that leaves me with is a shit ton of disappointment and thinking like I could have just stayed home and ate ice cream.
Well, women are just fields of light and energy that you're just trying to get near them. You're just trying to be around them. So it's less about like grabbing them and pulling them down into the bushes than it is just being around them. I guess. Like, but I don't know. I got some problems with them too. Fuck it, I don't.
There's two categories. I'm looking for sex magic, but on the other end, yeah, it'd be cool to have a girl, but like at the same time, I recognize how tedious it is. Like, yeah, a girl, you're gonna deal with that girl, and a lot of girls, they really aren't. Like, I can
There you
only
go.
do so much when she's like, I'm all for strong, powerful, intelligent female leaders, and then there's people like Rosario, you know, Cortez, and all those others, and fucking like the women in politics at the moment are most of them are no better than the males, so I have no fucking
You don't have to date a politician.
no, I'm saying that a lot of the girls these days that would be like
I really think you should
what
stop
they
trying
want
to
to
chase
talk about,
after.
what they're passionate about is like ugh, like fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, well, you're in a shit town for that.
So if you're dating a girl or you're with a girl more than, you know, just one night, you're going to have to deal with that. That's the only thing that I realized. It's like, okay, even if I found a girl to date, I don't even know if I'd want to date a girl cuz
Yeah, they're susceptible to brainwashing. I have one who's like that.
totally,
You know what I mean?
totally.
They
Yeah, even the
they
smart
they,
ones. Like Erin's
they got
great,
their
but I will
they got
never
their little
talk with her about
brain.
certain things cuz she won't want to
All
have
you're
a
doing,
conversation.
all you end up doing is disagreeing with them constantly. You're just
Right?
like,
And
and it's fun to do, but they get upset.
yeah, and you're not going to get very far doing it.
I remember some of my favorite ones that everyone criticizes was when I used to get in arguments with people when I had all my friends who are local comics. We were all on the same Facebook, and then there'd be like something that was controversial. Like one was that there was this Gillette ad, and it was like I don't know if you remember, it was a big famous ad, very typical now, where the ad was like, "Men need to stop bullying. Men need to stop hollering at women at the workplace, at the construction site. Men need to do better." And the whole ad was like, "We're here." And I go, my argument was, men don't need to do better. And then they're like, "What do you mean?" And I go, men are already doing things. Men mostly pick up women like they're on the corner. If you see a woman, watch a woman who's cute, like on the street in LA.
Yeah.
Within 10 minutes, a guy comes up with a car and picks her up. Men are constantly, their lives revolve around picking up women, making sure they're safe, taking them to dinner, doing this and that. And then they work all the time. They mostly keep quiet. They just work. Most men, just like an average guy, like a plumber, he goes to work. He doesn't need to do better at all. Like the whole idea is stupid. Like, first of all, whenever someone needs to do better, they need to tell themselves to do better. That'd be the best rule of thumb. I should do better. Like when I start saying so and so needs to do better, this guy needs to do better, it's like no, you don't need to do better. That's the whole idea is stupid. Like the idea is like women are like we have a constant running criticism. We're always dissatisfied with men. It's always our job to just constantly talk about how they can improve. And I'm always like, well, you should be. How can you improve? How can I get it. There's something about women. They need to nurture men. They need to have a man they're helping to grow. Like you get a girl, she wants to cut your hair and she wants to wash the sleepers out your eyes. Like I get that nurturing part, but they've taken it to the part where it's just like a constant complaining. And instead of someone saying, "Hey, you're complaining too much," we went, "No, no, keep complaining. Just have a society of complaints, just constant complaint." And so if you disagree and say, "I don't know, it seems a little absurd to complain all the time," and then they're like, "You Nazi, you monster." So we live in a
Sexist,
weird,
misogynist.
yeah, we live in a weird world.
I mean, the
It's
way I look
strange.
at it is I'll let anybody talk, but if it's got nothing of substance, then I'll probably be easier to check out, like mentally. But if it's something I'm actually interested in, I want to have a discussion. But if I'm on
Well,
the oppositional side of
yeah.
them, then
Well, then you're gonna have a problem with women because you're always gonna be they need
oh, I
your
know, like, dude, I'm
they
not.
need your input. They
Half
need
the
your
battle
correct.
with women that is an issue for me is that I'm honest. Like they don't want a guy that's honest with them.
They
They don't
do.
want a guy
No,
that comes forward.
they do want
No,
it. They do want
it's
it. They
everything they
do.
say is the opposite of what they really desire. Because if they wanted, if the quality of a man, what we're raised to believe, then I would
But yeah, but the
probably be
problem is you want.
married right now.
The problem is though that you can't get around, and other people who have problems with women, they can't get around is that they want women anyways. So you can either just not want them anymore, which I guess is fine.
No, I mean,
It's
like,
fine.
look, you and I can both cook amazing food. Yeah, we're both relatively clean, but you're better off because your girl got you those cool ass facial, like the stuff to make yourself prettier and whatever from Nordstrom's. But on my side, I bought that for myself. I didn't have a girlfriend get it for me. I've always been trim and clean and stuff like that because I was like, well, if a girl goes down on me, I don't want her choking on hair. The one time that happened, that was all it took for me to be like, I'm never gonna have that problem again. I don't want her
No need to
choking on
get
fucking
personal.
hair.
Just because my girlfriend cleans out my butthole hairs and everything and
What? No, I'm
grooms me,
saying I'm saying
nothing
the
to be
thing is that
ashamed of.
same. I could go grab it. It's that fucking Keelman's or whatever. That really
Oh
cool
yeah,
stuff. And
yeah,
you
yeah.
told me that one day you're like, oh, I got that stuff too. My girlfriend bought it for me.
Yeah, it's probably the bathtub. I don't use it much, but
It's good
I use
stuff.
enough to keep my
It is. I
skin.
like it,
Yeah,
but it's expensive.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is like that. I'm just saying like, okay, I can afford my own rent. I could even afford a little more than I pay if I had to. Like the only thing of like detriment to me is I don't own a car. But to me, it's like that's because I'm I don't the cost for a car right now is not. Even though you do need a car to get around LA a lot easier, it's also just like, I'm fucking gotta go to the DMV, deal with that. Gotta get a car, gotta deal with that. Gotta get insured, gotta deal with that. Gotta pay gas, gotta deal with that. Same reason I don't have a pet. Like, if I had a pet, dude, I'd go to the dog park, get a girlfriend like that. But I don't want a fucking girl that's with me because of my dog. That's stupid. I'm not that desperate.
Don't you just like dogs?
I
Like,
love
can't you just
dogs.
have,
Dogs love me.
so why are you letting an imaginary girl stop you from having a thing that you
I'm
want?
not a pet owner because it's fiscally irresponsible of me.
Oh well, then you change the subject. Before it was like you don't want to have a dog because girls like the dog. And
No,
then you
I'm
don't want
saying
the
I don't
girl.
want. I'm saying if I had a dog, I'd get a girl. But I'm saying I don't want a girl that wants me because I have a dog.
That you could just get a dog and then not ever talk to girls. You could just get a dog and just avoid.
No, because that's fiscally irresponsible. That's where the subject changed, and you were like, you're switching around. No, the reason I don't have a pet is not because of girls. It's
You're fucking
because
crazy. You're fucking
no.
crazy.
Do you know how much it costs for food, for vet bills? Not to mention, I'd have to
Well,
maintain. I live in a small
especially,
space. This is a very small
especially,
space.
yeah. But if someone gave you like, if I got some money, if I gave you like $12,000, just Venmoed you some money and said, hey, I want you to go out and get yourself a dog and some dog food. But then you'd be like, okay, I got enough money for the dog, but now I got this problem of attractive females. They're going to come up and bother me, and they're going to want to talk to me and interact with me and my dog. And how terrible would that be? You're out of your fucking mind.
It would be obnoxious, like how when I look good, it's obnoxious.
You know what else would suck? What
I
if a
want a
girl
girl
like?
that I like.
What if a
I want a
girl?
girl
What
that
if a
would
girl?
pursue
What if
me
a
for
girl?
my mind
What
through
if
the
a girl like?
insanity.
What if a girl likes you and you just
Yeah,
happen to have a dog,
then I'm
and then
cool with
you
that.
assume no because you're paranoid. You'd assume she only likes you because of the dog. She could come up to you
Nah,
and go, yeah, yeah. You just make it up. You make it up in your head. She's only coming up to me because of the dog, and then
I'm just being loud, dude. In reality, if a girl come up to me because I had a dog, and she loved the dog, but I would just joke about, yeah, you just love the dog, you don't love me, and it would become a thing between us that would build a rapport. It's not like rocket
You'd never
science.
be able
I'm
to
just
tell.
saying.
You'd never be able to tell because you had a you were you're anti women liking dogs, and there's they always
Nah,
like the guy. They
I
always
would
like
get a
the guy.
girl. I would be with a girl that has a dog, and her dog likes me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because first off, that dog, it's better than her having a
Yo, dog.
child. Like I got this lady, she's great, but she's got 2 kids, so I would never be too serious with her. You know what I mean?
Kind
She's
of,
got
yeah,
two. She's got
probably.
2 kids. She everything else about her, wonderful, but like the fact that she has those 2 kids is like okay. Like I'm not invested like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's perfect science to me. I know what you're saying. It makes perfect sense. You can't be paranoid. If I had a dog, but I'm not getting a dog because it's fiscally irresponsible. If you sent me
Yeah,
12 grand, I would be likely to still be like, I don't think it's practical for me to have a dog where I live right now.
yeah, that's
Because
cool.
literally, like my room is a mess right now. So like a dog
Yeah,
would get into everything and make it worse. Not to mention if I have to train it not to shit in my room. I wouldn't
yeah.
mind
That's pretty,
walking the dog. That part's fine. Like I don't mind it. Give me an excuse to go for a walk. And I don't
who
I don't
knows
mind
why?
training a dog in general. I think that's fun. Like dogs are super. Like
Sorry,
I'm
it's
really good with
a
dogs. But
separate topic. It's a separate topic between these like
well,
attractive
okay.
little
When I
these
get
little
in
slut
shape,
whores, these little cock teasing whores who are out there fucking teasing people with their dogs, and that's a separate problem than having an actual dog. You know who suffers though is the dog. You know what about the
that's how
dog?
I
You know,
feel. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these dudes are
dog
not good
suffers.
owners. They just
No,
use their
no, the
dog.
dog suffers. The dog suffers because the people won't go get a little dog and take care of him, or they won't get a girl and take care of him.
You talking
You know.
about rescues?
No, I'm just talking about like if you have love to give and you're a reasonably decent person, you could have like a hamster or whatever it is, and you'd be given something some love instead. But the reason why we're not doing it is because girls might pretend they might try to get money out of you because they think you are a rich dog
Fiscally
owner.
responsible, yeah. Well, if I had like, look, if I get in shape
Fiscally
and I got a really
responsible.
good body, it's the same problem. I'm just stupid. Like I don't want
Yes,
to be
yes,
I don't want to be
yes.
appreciated for things outside of my head. And
Right. Sounds like a
not
lady.
few
Sounds like a lady.
not few to far, not many at all. Like
Sounds like a lady
some of the
problem.
best girls I've ever
Lady.
met that were with other dudes, and now I'm like I should have just tried to take them from those dudes because those like that's how it's supposed to be done. Because
No,
those
no. You
girls,
can
when
have
I liked them,
there's a
they were
lot of
girls that
single
said stuff
girls.
to me like that
No, there's a lot
blew
of
my
single
mind.
girls. Single girls.
Yeah.
Single girls. You don't have to involve a guy in it. That sounds gay. Why does
No,
the
I'm
guy have to be
saying that
involved?
if they're with somebody, I'll
No,
take them
why are
from
they
them.
with someone? Why are they with someone? It's a hypothetical girl. You can create any girl
I
you
don't
want.
know, man. This was in the
The
past.
girl is
These girls were with
single.
guys in the past. I'm talking about girls I've met in real life in the past.
I
When I
know,
was in
but
college, especially.
single girls are not with anyone. They're the ones
Right.
that everyone. That's who people go talk to. They go talk
No.
to the single girl.
I'll talk to a
That
girl
way,
sitting by herself. She
there's no
might not be
guy
single. She
involved.
might have a boyfriend. I'll talk
I'm
to a
talking
girl at the
about.
bar. I'll
Are
talk
you
to a
saying
girl
Are
in
you saying
general.
I'm inventing? Are you saying I'm inventing the concept of single girls like they don't exist? Like I
No,
just
there's
made it
plenty of
up?
single girls. Yeah, they
Okay, then
exist.
why are we not talking about single girls? Why are we talking about girls with men? Why?
Because I'm saying in the
What's the
past,
hang up?
the girls that I've met that were with guys, I should have just taken them from those guys if I was
No,
in the right
you could have
mindset.
just you could have just got a regular girl who doesn't have a guy.
They
It's
don't
much
exist. They
easier.
don't. No, man. Look,
They don't exist. You just said it. You
look.
said
Okay,
it.
look. If you take a girl that's over 30 and she's still single, there's chances there's some seriously fucking shit wrong with her.
I never said you had to be 30. You're
I
making
did
up.
just now.
You're adding new features to the
No, I'm
fucking.
telling you how it is. If you take a girl that's 18, she probably is really bad at sex.
All right. There's no hope.
So that goes back
There's
to
no
what I
hope.
said before. Most girls are inexperienced sexually, and most guys are selfish sexually.
Who cares anyway? You wanted the magic. You don't need sexual skill. She's a beautiful girl. She probably could figure something out.
Sex magic. I don't want to have to train her how to do it. I'd rather have
Right.
her know. I like a
Anyway,
girl that's in her 40s.
that's okay.
But
I figured out the problem. It's fine.
yeah, I mean, it's not even a
The
problem.
problem
I
is
told
the
you.
problem
I
is
don't have
it's a
problem.
never-ending cycle of coming up with a new problem in your head.
No, I'm
There's
perfectly
a new
comfortable
one.
where I'm at. I know for a
Perfect.
fact that if I go out and talk to girls, there's a stronger chance that I'm harassing them than being anything more or less. No matter how
Right.
attract. But I know that I'm attractive enough that I usually can get away with it and have always been able to get away with it. The
Okay,
uglier
then
the
there's no
guy, the
problem.
less
It
likely
seems
it
like
is.
we're
Like
discussing
if you're an attractive male,
a
it's not
problem,
gonna be
but there
harassment.
isn't a problem. There literally isn't even a problem, but we've been discussing a problem for like an hour.
No,
But yeah,
no
there
one says
isn't.
there's a problem. It's just what
It's a
it is.
constant
It's
problem.
reality.
It's not
No.
exactly. It's a form of reality. It's
If
a
I got
form
a
of reality.
dog, all right, I have to take care of the dog. I have to be physically responsible for the dog. Just like if I had a kid, I'd be physically responsible for a kid. I'm not a deadbeat.
I'll agree with you that it is a reality. It's
If I
the
had a
word a.
vehicle, I could get more girls too. But I'm not because it's a physical responsibility I don't want to accept. That's all I'm saying. There are certain things that I'm not willing to do because they're physical responsibilities I don't want to take on. And then I'm saying also, yeah, like when I get in shape, it's the same thing for me where for me, I'm picky. I would not want a girl that only likes me because I look good. Because
Okay.
if she's only with me because I look good or she's only with me because I have a dog, then
Well, you
logically
never can read anyone's mind, so you never know why anyone really likes you in the first place. So that's entirely manufactured.
and then that goes back into what I said. My main problem, if there is any
It
problem at all, is
is
that I'm
making
too
up shit in
honest.
your head.
Nah, it's
No,
that
it's
I'm too honest. I will tell a girl
no, that you're
straight up.
making up shit in your head. You're making up manufactured, created
Nothing's made
new
up. These are all
manufactured.
hypothetical, imaginary, not real. When I go out to a
So
bar and I see a pretty
they're
girl, I go get her
reality.
number.
They're reality, but they're not real. So it's reality and not real at the same time. Okay, makes sense.
No, hypothetical and
It
things that
can't be
aren't
real
real.
and it can't be
No, do
reality
you know
and
what a
not real.
hypothetical is? Do you know what a fucking theory is? Do you know what these things
Yes,
are?
but it's
They're
not
not
reality.
real. They're
Yeah, but
based
you
in
said it was
reality.
reality. You said it was
Based
reality.
in reality, yes.
Never. You didn't say it was based in reality. You said it was.
That's
This
what I'm
is reality.
saying. I didn't say based in reality because it's implied.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a difference between reality and based in reality because it's
No,
not. It's very
my
very
reality right
loosely.
now is there's girls all around the neighborhood, but a lot of them are heavyset Latina chicks. I'm not interested. A lot of them are
Yeah.
heavyset black chicks. I'm not interested. If you go out
Well,
at
nobody
10
has.
a.m., there are maybe male, maybe female hookers. Not interested.
Nobody ever has to be interested in things they're not interested in.
I'm saying if I go to Jumbo's Clown Room, there's certain girls that like me more than other girls, but there's definitely a lot of attractive girls there. But at the same
How many do
time,
you got? How many do you need? Like how many? Like why do the fat girls bother you from being
I don't
around the
want a
one?
big girl. I've been with big
No,
girls.
but I mean, but why
I'm
does
not
the
attracted to them. I'm not interested in
no,
them.
no, no,
I like
nobody
the way
said
they
you.
smell.
No one said you had to be with a big girl ever. You made that up.
No, I'm
Why would
just
that ever?
saying that that's what's available right now outside of my general proximity. I'm not going all the way to Malibu just to pick up chicks. That's what I would do when I was 15, not when I'm fucking pushing 40. I'm not going out all the way to fucking the beaches to pick up chicks in my 40s. Right? Like that's all I'm saying. You're gonna go out in your 40s. No, it's just not what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go out. Do you know? Like,
Everybody has people they're not interested in though. So I don't get what the point is. What's the goddamn point?
What? No, you. I'm talking about. What do you mean?
You don't know what the fuck. What are you?
No,
why do you care?
What am I saying?
Why does it matter if
dude?
What does it matter that Esmeralda's fat? No, Esmeralda being fat doesn't have anything to do with you finding a girl that you think is attractive.
I don't
what
even
is
know
a
who
fucking
Esmeralda is.
Fat Esmeralda down the block, the one who's causing you the problems.
I never
the
said
fat smelly.
Anybody was named Esmeralda. I just said that there's heavy set.
Whatever her name is.
I didn't even say fat. I said heavy set.
Fat, heavy set is the same thing. What are you talking about?
No, there's profusely obese is closer to fat.
Well, that's just being obstructionist.
Probably.
The term.
Heavy set is what I said because it means that they're overweight.
It just means that it's what you don't like. It's whatever it is you don't like.
Dude, yeah, I'm not interested.
No one said you should ever. Why would you be interested? Why? Why is that a topic?
I'm telling you that they're out there. That's the options around my neighborhood.
The options are like the 10 finest chicks in the whole fucking 2-mile radius. Like the fine one, the cute one, the good-looking one.
I met
that one.
I met.
So why?
I messed it up because I don't know how to do the online texting type bullshit. So I scared this one girl off that was super fine, great, young 20s. Everything was wonderful about her, except for how I.
So why is that Esmeralda's fault? That's what I don't understand.
It's not.
You know?
What the fuck?
Well, Esmeralda.
What the fuck is Esmeralda, dude? That doesn't.
Esmeralda's the or whatever the fucking other Latin name that's better. Fucking.
Girls in the neighborhood. I didn't say.
I know Esmeralda or whatever her name is. It could be.
There's nobody that's worth.
Maria.
What about anybody? Why do they matter? They don't.
How does Maria stop you from getting with a blonde girl who weighs about 102 pounds?
What are you fucking talking about? There is no blonde girl that weighs 102 pounds.
Or 118 pounds or whatever. Fucking, I don't know.
Dude,
they don't
exist.
exist.
What you're talking about? You're making no sense.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you talking about fat Latina chicks? I never went, hey, you need to get out there and find some fat Latina chicks, especially
All I said
especially
was
the ones
I'm talking about going out. You said I could just go out and get. You were saying go out and get the blah blah blah, and I was explaining to you that I'm not gonna go all the way to fucking Malibu, which is like a good 2.5+ hour bus rides, which already is a stressor.
Well, you're all hung out.
You're all the way to fucking Hollywood Hills. I'm not gonna go all the way to Beverly. I'm not gonna, like, you might not understand, but LA is a very big fucking place. So where I live in Koreatown, there's only so much proximity before I have to go and make an effort. That's all. I'm not gonna make this fucking extra effort. That's why I said earlier at the beginning of all this, I don't care. I'm done. I'm not interested. I'm not doing any of it. I told you I'm not doing it, and then you were like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, there's no fucking point in any of it. Literally.
Well, that's better. That's better than all the random excuses piled on top of one another.
I don't have any excuses. I have.
I can list some for you if you'd like. I wrote them all down.
These are not excuses.
I wrote them down. Whatever justifications, excuses, whatever.
If I had a dog, I know for a fact that there are girls out there that would come up. If I had a car, I know for a fact that there's an amplitude of more women that would become available. These are not these are not excuses, dude.
Justifications.
These are realities. If I
normal
look like a woman, the more likely you can get women. That's just fucking reality. The reason fucking Colson Faker, aka Machine Gun fucking Kitty, that motherfucker dresses the way he does, acts the way he does, is 100%.
I don't even know this guy.
He's some dumb blonde. That's all you gotta know. And he's not even a real blonde. He's peroxide blonde.
I don't even know him.
You don't know him. That's probably for the better.
It is
Megan Fox. Engaged to Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
He's a fucking giant hack. And the thing about him, I'm saying, is if you look at how he was and look at who he is, you can see he just progressively tags on everything he can. I'm not a poser, Casey. And also, I have too many fucking head things. So, I would like to have,
I would agree. I would agree with that.
If I'm going to have a girl for my whole, like if I'm going to see a girl more than once, you understand? Like, I'm done, like, with all, if I'm going to see a girl, I want a girl that actually is, like, values what is in here. A girl that's going to be, like, reading my writing and being like, this is good, but I know you can do better. And a girl that's going to be like, yo, you know that voice you just did, you need to start working on that more because that's definitely a character that's going to develop into something stronger. But a girl that's go out and...
Sounds like you should write one.
And overhear talking about something that could apply to me and be like, hey, I actually know somebody, and then hook me up with that because that's the way it works. I'm a girl that I can go out and I would sell her the same.
It makes sense. It all makes sense now. I'm glad we solved it.
I liked Emily. That's why I'm pissed at Emily. That's why Emily's stupid, because She was never able to
Emily
separate
is kind
sexual
of stupid.
relationship with plausibility of a fucking fiscal relationship on paper. She's too busy being concerned about how she feels in here, not how it is in here. Not understanding that if I was with her on her podcast, I would be getting her guests that she never expected. Like, she already was getting decent. Her podcast is doing jack shit now. And Casey dipped out. Whatever. I should probably call my buddy back. This has been another episode. We didn't really do much. We didn't even get around to talking about what matters, but we did do it for an hour, so that's not bad. I mean, what do y'all want from us? Like, that's the thing. If y'all comment, we would know what to talk about, what you want us to talk about. But the reality is, we don't really have a following, so I don't know. Totally. Yeah. This is Casey's like, I ain't getting enough time. I'm moving for an hour. Phone rang. It was my buddy in Arizona, I'm pretty sure, so I'll give him a call back. Maybe watch some animes and I don't know. I keep eating this ice cream, but I got some Taco Bell. I was gonna promote Taco Bell a little bit. I really like these things, the blended ones. They melt down there. It'd be cool to get some sponsorship, but you probably need to follow in first. I probably should do more audition tapes and stuff like that. But otherwise, I mean, thank you everyone for tuning in. Click the subscribe, put the thumbs up, put a thumbs down, put comments, forward to your friends. In general, just tell me how I can improve. That's all that matters to me, really. I mean, feedback is great, even negative. I don't really mind. Uh, Lots to say, but that was just Casey and me going back and forth like we do. But in all reality, nothing in this world matters to me anymore. I've pretty much given up all faith in all deities. I think they're just really cool stories now at this point. I just think humans are creative, like me. Uh, at this point, I pretty much the only reason I want to do the sex magic is in the off chance it might be the only thing missing that's gonna get me to SNL. Like, wouldn't that be a fucking trip? That I found the one girl that was compatible with me, and we both achieved our desires in the industry through multi-orgasmic, climactic, amazing sex. That would be phenomenal. But until that point, that's all I got for now. I was in full mode. We got another one of them Russian bots giving us some funny ass fucking fake things. That's great. Anyway, peace, love, and all the other stuff.